Bridge Street, Cambridge, a historic street located in the north of central Cambridge, England. Running between Magdalene at the junction with Thompson's Lane to the northwest and Sidney Street at the junction with Jesus Lane to the southeast. Bridge Street used to continue over the Great Bridge on the River Cam, hence the name, but this part is now known as Magdalene Street after Magdalene College, which fronts onto the street. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos and write your comments or questions. An important historic street, approaching to the bridge over the River Cam for many centuries. Much of the west side of the street is dominated by the buildings and grounds of St. John's College, one of the largest University of Cambridge colleges. The variety of buildings on the east side reflects Cambridge's character as a market town, mostly now include ground floor shops, public house, and churches. The round church provides a major landmark, which is one of the major meeting points in the city's historic street layout. Whether you're visiting it by day or by night, Bridge Street has a lot to offer tourists and Cantabrigians alike. If you would rather while away the hours taking in some of the city's historical sites, you can hop on a punt at one of the many stations, for a stunning riverbound tour of the college backs. It's not just fine dining street but fine art too. Antique galleries exhibits and sells some of the most impressive artwork in the city. Pretty things are plentiful here too, with independent jewelers selling the work of some of the UK's top designers. The street formed an important part of the town's medieval street plan, reflected by the presence of two historic churches. In the middle of the street, you will find the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the round church, built in the early 12th century, and St. Clement's Church, either built or rebuilt in the early 13th century. Both are landmark buildings, with the Tower of St. Clement's rising at the back of the pavement as a point of interest in the street scene. The round church has been visited by Bill Gates, the Dalai Lama, Daniel Craig, and Rachel Weisz. A myriad of restaurants, pubs and shops line this extraordinary stretch, which gets its name from the Great Bridge on the River Cam, which now forms part of Magdalene Street. The street is flooded with photo-taking tourists and students going about their daily lives. Once the sun goes down, the street is abuzz with diners and drinkers who fill out an impressive row of restaurants. All tastes are catered to, for the hardened meat lover and for a more sophisticated meal, and you can visit some of the cafes. The courts behind the triangle formed by Bridge Street, St. John's Street, and the narrow All Saints Passage to the south survive in layout from the original medieval city centre. Leading off the street to the south is St. John's Street. But it's not just food and drink which make Bridge Street special, as it also boasts an impressive array of independent shops. Stylish shoppers will love gift shops selling accessories, clothes and jewelry. If you'd rather put your own stamp on things, you can design your own novelty t-shirts. If kit collectibles are right up your alley, then you'd do well to visit Typically British, the perfect place to pick up souvenir to mark your visit. Early 16th century timber framed with both upper stories overhanging. 3 oriel windows, restored 1977. They were built early in the 16th century and a new staircase was added later. Are good examples of a type of late medieval townhouse, of which few now remain in Cambridge. They retain much of their original detail. The upper floors are part derelict. These are just a handful of the brilliant businesses which feature in Bridge Street, and although it is often used as a walk-through to get to other more prominent places in the city, next time you've got an hour to spare, I definitely recommend exploring it a bit further and seeing what treasures you can find. Bridge Street has that quintessentially Cambridge feel, largely because it is shrouded in history. If you have found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe for more videos, and write your comments or questions.